wono katinriza na wadamfo pambo no magina yin de ogusu kam sama menya ntia se ye kan say nipa no one na nya ntokwa no wono so se hey wotimi fa rewra bia ma ha woni krata anso ni asase an wode media no ene sofo sem no e be rewra no na kwa ne so onye ho wono so woni etuo beto etuo beto bare etuo beto bare kase san woka sana kwaneka ai also on my mind o se si hunya ma abiese ya papa bra ya fa krata bra ne krata bible what the bible beto so what the duabo beto so ne krata ye duabo ai se first na go yesi anaka gofo na dwane o ese do mu dwane ese duabo bia ne ba bia Scooby Doo to atwi one and two Scooby Doo sofu Scooby Doo ne to atwi asase de krata na eto ana onu ni bi so pani so campaign sempa o nemo Richie headquarters so for penny what the bible ne ewura kokoji asase se wa ko sia do o se da ye ne ebre ye kai wo ka bi ma ndisi so hine o se na nyame ne se nyame obo aso ka wie no kai se go for me at me to general oh hine opambo ewura na doso but obey okay with time no obejai ohun say afi say nipa nsuro bi obejai me warrior no obebu manfo na kosubu omo ba enwie mfa hununura metom so obeje wasase a ko ne ko police station fankrata akọ ekọ kire emagina media so na we psychological game de wa ye no so odi kan ba media no so de ye ma ni so ya bi na se president Mahama ati na president Mahama friend ni pan say jaja asase no akwa no so president Mahama what was that? Was in your party asem and for party me bram sir I want to stop and him for the war it's for Okata bra I've been a bad party asem say the moment to the be party asem na is ade na ye oh diffo aso go global okay we so penny me so do headquarters o me hunu video bi so penny say I will pray against you because we call you won't pay I'm say I do headquarters aso from penny for nyina fra on fa o se kwapia stadium fra on fa afede so for say we will pray and make sure that whatever position that you have had it's another all of a sudden 3 months 4 months me from a movie politicians almost can't do ashisha adwuma ana edi omo na o say kiss ade kisofo ade ye circle there no tiktok le no no o ye ya ye best sans ayi just ye original ni chiro say ya o ye na no na ba akukura ba aku ayi eti ya chichire ni say ya chichire we ni pepepe o ye no de ne safa achira no de amana na pawu eti wo chire wade na na ne se ba akoro ko achire ni waje ayi sa no mo de ngofo no scam me da me go kabio me kai me hunu kai ya brante ye de yi obo ho e brande adwuma di so pani politicians they never learn general what party ama wa mo asofo no but yes one anga so boku de jeda boku no to party of Flagstaff about yes don't period unim don't period and don't period papa pano so by when it can't tobacco yani achuro ndia go and last week yes was out tobacco of Flagstaff house you honey ni enum de What is your head in your room there? General, Namu, a razor. Namu raise him kakra. Demonstration, your born the room, set 28. Monsieur Omucho Mumunia Betinia. We will give them the biggest demonstration in Ghanaian history. Obi, Nanukre Womupeni, 28th, you know, you best start the demonstration at 2 p.m. Then you had the solemn march when you're jamboree, when you're ninja, and you have Munkofa Brasman and Bra. We are in sorrow. If it's a very existence as a people, it's been threatened. Nemo be so me and politics. And yeah, and I'm here and I'm so okay. I'm going to send this for any politics. Eti Yanshe say I do chantra umuneni. I strike a zero nado. Kwache. Sanam freno. Abeku kwache. Yenti abeku kwache. Yenti.
Say that we should take politics out of this. I don't know exactly what they mean. So merely because I'm a politician, I belong to the NDC. When I see clear wrongdoing on the part of the government of the day, the government that people have voted for, entrusted with power and authority and the resources of this country, I see them fail at what I believe to be a relatively straightforward issue in dealing with illegal mining. Actually,
you accuse the NPP of making the fight difficult.
But absolutely, then, but is that not what has happened?
Come in and you also go on campaign. No, you make it difficult for them to fight it.
There's nothing I can see that can make this fight difficult for the president of Ghana, the government of Ghana, if he wants to deal with it. So I don't understand Dr. Enemies.
So hold on. Pause. I agree with Kwachi. 100%. There is nothing anybody can do that can make the fight against the Galamsey difficult for the president. And he is right. In fact, he was right yesterday, and he is right today. So what is making John Mahama finding it so difficult? Kobi said no fighting Galamsey. 3 months into the administration, 3 months, and people are saying, "Oh no, buy yen and chair yen and fire here." Go see here na ensure no buy yen chair no. And yan cobra river near 2 and you go. Nano here also here say 1 year, 28 year Kobusano. Say Mr. President, catch it. Oh here how many years? Now what media so big Galamsey? The unwillingness, the unpreparedness of the political class, and no the deceitful nature of the political class. And only a person you call on the 28th. You cannot in one breath be saying that we are fighting Galamsey. Meanwhile, we'll buy a gold board, Galamsey board for year, but show me to do it. So Yentia for the Sofokuach and Twasso, Yentin and Twasso, Yentin and Twasso.
You see, one Professor Enin and my brother here, Kofi, say,
to fight it.
There's nothing I can see that can make this fight difficult for the president of Ghana, the government of Ghana, if he wants to deal with it. So I don't understand Dr. Enin's concern. You see, and that kind of commentary is what enables the impunity that we are seeing. Because the government of the day that should be called out, singled out for blame, then takes cover under collectivity. Something, those of us sitting here, in what way can we stop Galamsey beyond the public commentary you are running? Who has the resources? Why? We have a 15,000 strong army, an almost 40,000 strong police service, and other quasi security agencies. You are telling me that a state like ours cannot wage a relentless battle against some miscreants destroying our environment and win it?
Wait. Danny, follow the work that we are doing and pause there. Or say a state like ours with 15,000 army, 40-something thousand police, blah blah blah. Other quasi security agencies. You can't quasi other subsidiary security agencies. Now what you know say cannot wage a war on miscreants. The English word the miscreant. So for Kwachi believe say or more say yensu through Galamsey activities. They are miscreants. They are misfit for the society. They are destroyers of our society. And now he says that the only reason they cannot fight it is because other political actors are involved, deeply involved. He is right. In fact, he was right yesterday. And today, the state of the Galamsey situation started here. Gentia Jomama to mean fighting in 3 months is because the political class is deeply involved. Just as Felix Ofosukwuachi was telling us, said the political class in here deeply involved. The same way, and then this by your political class in the Dom Wajim. It's young Kony Kotia, the NFL Ofosukwuachi can, Yentino.
And we can say our water bodies are restored. Galamsey has ended.
First of all, I'm not sure that a timeline is necessarily the conversation we should be having. I think it should be a lifelong activity. The point is that
pause. As presidential spokesperson. In one breath, you are telling us a Kufuor Abaino. It's what me a waging relentless war to clamp down Galamsey. And then you say, it should be a lifelong activity. So we should not put timelines to fighting Galamsey. Well, and a government spokesperson. It clearly should tell you, said your mom, if this will be a baby dear, and Kobefa no correct for 19 and so on Casa. So, Obe Bua Memono no Kuremua, and can you put Medin anymore? Ebe you need Pobedin no Kore. Actually, Manfo, it will buy Odi Shumudi, one was son, or more do Memo 2013, Ebe Sinano, one was son. It is one sister Wamudia. There's a dada no yanuano, and what can she? Am I a Kovi? Dada no, or can she? And the chief of staff here the same. Chief of staff was one the boo memoning in her. One who's in a booba, queer don't coffee. Tis why not be so best, and Kabian Kamanasa. It is other tier. Why? After Yentia fellows of Suquati
stop wanting to do Galamsey. Every time that somebody plans to do Galamsey and actually starts doing it, it is the duty of the state to fight it. So to the extent that humans are such that they will always want to go and do something contrary to the law, we must remain eternally vigilant. What matters is that people see demonstrable commitment to fighting it. So that today, if you are engaging Galamsey or I'm engaging Galamsey.
So hold on. Brofuno Kaino. People see demonstrable commitment to fighting Galamsey. And no now 2 months for catch a month for say Oba LI 2462. Makwama Crofora Foresting. O catch them say Oba be repeal. After the also amended. It's only demonstrable commitment. And then what demonstrates how you're committed towards fighting Galamsey. And then you wait. Any power bar was say Galamsey waba betuasie. Adia na ni abre pass war fight here. Se beba Galamsey board. Se be ba ko tu Galamsey. Obi me no ka say and you go board will issue statement me. You be read this statement no. No wa hwabone me ka kire am say Sameja mfi through Jomama through Sameja mfi in the board e ba bedie. And nobody is minding me because oh goodwill. Na time ye ni be ye ho so no. De enti o moye ne ntamo de ba ntamo ne say sabre manfo no da so penasem to the baby and woman to money baba almost my almost film from sa good body if you want some beba one beba me ha you become one some beba on me kabio said Kufuor Dubai or chassis so appointed 100 and something ministers now me the man the left right center do be na mo se me kabi na me se me kabio na wie ka yentie fellows of squache
will be taken against. I think that is what people want rather than limiting yourself to say in 2 months I will fight Galamsey. I'm not sure that is there.
By which time we can say our water bodies are restored. Galamsey has ended.
First of all, I'm not sure that a timeline is necessarily the conversation.
Gobi, fellows of Squache one cannot correct. You know, on cannot correct. After I say what people want is not some cogent measures to crack a radinyame. Nemo mono nipa can be my joma me winnie. Bawku ne kwasi prat masa amamu no de omo ntimi hunu Galamsey no so masa ene yentie de kwasi prat ka kire joma amabai yenti de kwasi prat ka kire joma amabai if the kwasi prat aban bia wontimi fight Galamsey entu ase no we useless government. These are the words yenti no.
Any government which is not able to solve the problem of Galamsey is a useless government. We don't need that government. Any government which is not able to solve the problem of Galamsey is a useless government.
We don't need that government. Per the words of we no kasai ne baba presidential staff our presidency was this your mama and me fight Galamsey na me money a useless government anya me na make ana we you know baby eti anko kwasi you know baby no wonu ne hu yi ye masa na eni papa konso wonu ne ho or a middle class person. I nipa bebre no abu no. Your friend Senyo Hosi. And the Senyo Hosi so done and he said, "Hey John. Hey Malam Yohani, what's it when you Yentio Senyo Hosi, Yentino."
The NDC when they were in opposition, I was part of those leading the charge on the Galamsey fight. We called out the president, and for which reason I said the president is practically the former president, probably the worst president we've ever had because of Galamsey. They joined us. They talked about repealing the LI. They talked about the state of emergency. They've been in office, and I'm just waiting for that 120 days to come to an end. Mr. President, you must live by your word. You cannot speak poetry, opposition, and come and act prose when you are president. We expect a lot more from you in this fight. It's not about you, it's not about your tenure, it's about the future of our children and our children's children. And we expect you to hold the bull by the horn and act and deal with this matter decisively. We can't continue this way.
General, where Senyo Hosi? Hey, Nadam for the Konakra now. Wabuawomo also on work as a duo quiet the anu tumbi akaseti akufado abai enso ne wobai ye rajo mama ne ne ye bia nche so be fight Galamsey ye wo twatro ehu yin am kan Galamsey no 28th ye nyina de ani kire ye be hia wo Obra Sport na ya nantia for police headquarters ye be gina kakra is a police headquarters one ye see e bo mo say ehunura bia ni mo ye wi ani afro soro ho ye de awom ye ne flax about so ye da hot 3 days madaroma hwinsi ye hwanso na be yi na ye yi a ye beto aso e be say yellow demonstration ye beto aso 1 month kwa ni atim NSAS demonstration 1 month kwa ni atim depending on said on be comport yo mo ho ene de on be ka kire enwrenwura ba mu de ayantwe o intimidation de ayantwe enwrenwura bia anim obama bia ani ho I'm telling you kwame nkroma mu yebi jebi dan kwa mu yebi ye bedru ye yeso ye be yebi mensa saba mu Aborigines Right Protection Society na kwasi buroni akopa ase mraba se Crowns Act bill what they ba beje eye yensa ase the Central Region then times kepus wojo mo sa ase nyina mensa saba sore na what Aborigines Right Protection Society no se yemfa nsa ase ne mamu ne emfa mamu chena ene colonial masters ni ho nanso yanka se ye ho political class kovi and ye ni paboni funti and sase de man the next generation no almost benefit almost there be a best no ye greed inti ye selfishness almost best no it in the generational right protection society taking inspiration from Mensa Saba taking inspiration from Aborigines Right Protection Society yes we can say we cannot sit down stay aloof we cannot sit down unconcerned said the be yankrofo we greedy ever said the next generation they belong to them. So Generational Right Protection Society, when we are dying, we will go on demonstration. We are protecting the rights of the next generation. We cannot be greedy. We cannot be selfish. We cannot continue to commit crime against the next generation. This is economic crime. Whatever we are doing is economic crime against the next generation. And some of us we won't keep quiet. And no Jazeera for free. They are ready to support. Foreign media be afraid. They are ready to support. It's a way a crime against humanity. Yes, sorry, I need a cock up one way. Kobi, Mrs. Akop one year Jaco, Cobsession will be on Kobi. Obiana Jusobecobia, Mebu a year, can say, and Cobra show, Tanon show, Mebu Galomu, Medbesham Cobsession, the better amount for us will be in the Pabonifo, or make a cambrofo, and you see a sika, and so Buffy, National Moon Shayan show no more home by they are unwilling and unprepared to do that. We cannot continue like that. As a people, never. And this is a space and young people in this system. Man demonstrate ya cheremo. A bakalam say young people in this system. You guys should know. So my buy me in the coin. I buy women in Beko. So one fighting Galamsey ya. Precisely so. You know, Sanya Bayano, 28th. Mopa mo be a ma. Menkwa. Hey. Media, Lone Ranger. What I believe in. Right. When I believe in something, I don't care about numbers. And yet, you'll be shocked. Nanano mo benya ne nkrofo fra samado. Amama bada demonstration. Nanano mo believe it ye no. They will wake people up from asamado. Wo benya ne mpata afripum. Amama bada demonstration.
More fire.
We will protect the next generation. Fire burn them. Obi, we don't care who. Bet me say you didn't say bet me a true story be ampe. What we believe in, we shall continue to believe in, and the only thing that can imprison us is your conscience. Nothing more, nothing less. And our conscience is free. You know, more cutting razor. Moon raising in 10 and a Bawku for an canocre. I can't say. I am sorry, Bawku as Meka, the authorities, police administration. Woman canocre. Exactly. The Akosu Bawku no one can watch him.
Oh, he raise you. Attorney General.
Or say day. Attorney General. Almost why a day. You're right, Yini. Dr. Yini. Almost why a day. One day born in film. Kwame Plus. Or bought Attorney General film. Court and to them. To court to them. Are they?
Because Attorney General Pan, ya born in film one case or court.
Attorney General, what more born in film say? One more way, no.
In November 2024, and listen to this carefully, the CEO of the National Service Scheme and others paid a Ghanaian MP to kill the story in the media and to defend them. Now this is a developing story, and more will come out very soon. We also have evidence that in November 2024, and listen to this carefully.
Attorney General, and was in November 2024, a Ghanaian MP, a sitting MP, a then a NSS, a Trianica, a Ghanaian MP Nika, so on kill story. And I don't mean for today.
Obviously, nah, the baby has a me fade.
Where are Attorney General, the mayor press conference, or can we in a year day?
I saw it always say, as I'm walking the MP no dear.
Yes, you share MP no. MP Bayer.
MP Nature or kill a story.
Or kill a story. You try to can. One more thing, and it will be so. Say a whole Attorney General can make such a vague allegation and make Okasa MPC a corrupter. Ombaka Cherem say member privileges committee. Meanwhile, Attorney General announce you MP. What you mean allege say you try MP ka so one kill a story. San walk and yes, and I have a million a pedium. Now, who bought me a plastic? What's the market for today? A plus to Attorney General say you are corrupt and a thief. If you joke with me, I will expose you. A plus natural way against Attorney General. Hey, I can say, now Attorney General, want to mean come once one court. Attorney General, quite dear, them with you. Don't me phone the busa, and the plus true or try for Attorney General. And Attorney General to make our way. But Attorney General is fighting corruption. And if somebody alleges, and this is not any somebody, honorable member of parliament, alleging that you, the Attorney General, you are not only corrupt, but you are a thief. Wow. And Attorney General is quiet. And this say, what should I say? About 1 week. 10th May. And what Troy. And I wear a new Attorney General, you know, correlation. Don't phone Nebusa. Saturday plus it didn't boy. Oh, David, you're correct. So okay, so it becomes a turf war. So Omo put it 1-to-1. At the boom said, Attorney General Samuel Kyan, nay A plus and A plus, and so one will say Attorney General Beckans and say, what they are bono, so you're corrupt, or you're thief, and Attorney General is not able to do anything. Wow. Attorney General Member of Parliament accusing Attorney General, the one supposed to fight corruption. So, or you're corrupt or you're thief. Wow. Wow. No, but it's not a joke. In the history of this republic, even you can say Bawku but for Attorney General, Minister of Justice to be called a thief and a corrupt person, the person is supposed to fight corruption.
If you joke with me,
he said, if you joke with me, I will expose you. Kwame Plus. And me knowing the brother I know, Kwame won't put these things out when we need maybe Jinaswa. Akutia ni minura. Papa ni bo onu akutia. Eno na woka. Onye na woka. Papa ni mo obi akutia. Do me market for na kan. Say wo bo na akutia. Nya no kore. Me defend me nua no nya no kore. Sa. Obi ade o mo. Hey, Attorney General. Oh, wow. You're born a quadu. Dr. Yeni. Dog is quiet. Why is he quiet? Now, why are you running? Hey, General. Attorney General, now you deal. Also for brother, Attorney General, very decent looking man. Now the deputy ni meme. The bluff no da so. Now the deputy no. Me young kono no. Say ono kura so me friend na. Yeah, Rade. They say why you busy? Yeah, Rade me ana me dey o nyahwe. Oh, deputy Attorney General. Justice Remsai. Justice Bechiao. Now, it's not good for Attorney General to be tagged the way he's been tagged, and for him to be silent on it. It's not a good one. No, it's not. No. In all fairness, I don't care whether my brother is right or wrong. But if the Attorney General does not take steps, so they make clear here. This tag is not a good one. No. The image you want them. And I come and see the one kasaba. One no, Lio. Kwameko. Eti denu oni mu denu oni Kwame wo ni bibia bro Fabra me ka bi Kwame woni bibia Fabra na me so me ka bi na person aka hene me pe bi aka anya sa. Okay, the Attorney General, over to you. Jolati over to you.
No, hene
I didn't see.
Yeah, what in can.
One ya baba.
Funka baby.
Okay, I'm sure we can send a video be there come around. Okay, good. Let me say this. I don't like that guy. Not because Wakojime Gebia. I believe MPP must be serious.
Precisely.
Almost politics is a game of numbers.
Exactly.
So be here nipa. But any nipa bi na eji omo ka political party ho. Me hunu akwa yina ni friso na ni mfia so fia mo. Yina ni friso na ni mo anya akọ no. Kan yina mfim so. You know Dani yini free so so e mane that's one yini free so now Dani you know Dani I read the space aso bon se kan so dey odon kun ba so be free si ada fonka ontimi nyina na Dani you know yini free Dani I'm not interested. Good, thank you. I'm making myself. Any fian so fian mo we Obi Abrant you we I don't know what is wrong with him. If your co-election is a way, you lose such a huge loss. Precisely. And MPP is trying to say, obey governance, obey mobilizing, obey rejuvenating, obey re-energizing the base. Exactly. Is this the time for this nonsense conversation? Is this the time for blame game? And conforms to Bacasa, and assume a senior to two Jaguma, Yelusui, where Bacasa or any Alancha Martine. But is this the time for blame game? Hey, Deck, time when you can say Munia Brante Hokai. Why the new Fian Sophia, MPP no Bermuda? Also, when Panoso by MPP, the Ben on never today said the yes, you reorganize your party. Pound for pound. I had near Bray reorganize a party, and I'm missing an infriso. You know, friso. The man's a boy. You free, Danny. I'm serious. Take him out. Take him out. Asabre yenia bre. se party ne besi mi aka bom and now Dr. Mahama de Baumia and can Japan and you can say a bread champion a kufa one could share with bread champion trying to find a better way of even someone by the next campaign communication must be key. How do we make sure someone by a campaign na end disintegrity yenyan kwhwe makoko committee no kura no report mai yemfa reforms mai na we ye na nim fia so fiamoa political opportunist Oba yo freeland dem baye NDC ni mapa chocho mucho jeje rolling supporter NDC ni mapa ene na mu anu ose ene na kona do tie ne ho dia no onye se na kona de betumi abo President Mills ene wona na kona do ko form fonka sacha mo ne sangrofo yi ai woni mu fianse yi wo ba MPP ni mu da ban ya enu nti wo me yaso kwa de dia ene ba bia ya duru ya we are supposed to work unite the party base, you know, whilst we are trying to rejuvenate them, you are there disintegrating them for your own interest. Are you mad? Osman Poya Noma. Abantu Noma. O free fonka. I don't know na do kwati NDP. And you two are very here. Or grantee interview a fear book of social. I catch the fear book say. Or no our year a whole political strategist. One of the youngest political strategists. Now the country. Now the youngest political strategies here and go for na kwadu my Rollins am president and you na nachi and you na amani kwhwe ase it wouldn't political strategy here and kadi na kwadu achi na saka de president oye no say dwena num and me worry and me want na Ashanti region I have over 2 million followers say sabe be na man say following no me wa kwa Ashanti achim so ko stand MP 2000 kura wanya it was a base no Ashanti region e na akọ MP wanya wani mu fia we was so a national organ say one for someone so am party na chira be nwate e de be no party akọ election ya wi amanfo no kuma ya omo ya try say betimi rejuvenate party no ani ade why wani mu fia we interesting ti say wakodu Kenya Japan what say Dr. Mahama Baumia anya anya ona na ne gina platforms oh sisi fia ni bi dale na nesa sache mo hu senye one for someone so am nwate e de be no say one was Kenya Japan it all of a sudden we hira ko gina ho gabi o chire da ko na ma opportunity e ma ko ye Ghana gas ESPR na ka one people ka ba mu da bai ankrofo na abra one people nim ya mo position ye ma wo ya sa wie ne kwata mo say deputy communications officer of the party wo ba people nim da bai onya sa position gabi ya wono so busuefo e be bo ntiri so wono na ye e ma sa branch are you normal what is that e dey no baby I do sankomo ni here kobi sankomo ni here one ye ne ko ya wonya papa ne bi papa ne here ade be no Kennedy Japan kura ba be pacho say oh said we sika say ni bia nkoyi Dr. Mahama Baumia ni posture is different Brand Champion ba the posture that is the kind of posture we want now when you say what say and nano Kenya Japan ko a PZ tomorrow I will do it any ade ai said what they na kona du no a ni suma ya no ah yedu we hwe Kenya Japan gu sisi obesa da nani say Kenya Japan ne de be anya woni ntumi na edidi ba omi achi wani mu fia wan sori wa mi anchichire party bi wa be hu ate ye ni bra bere no ho wo ba party ndabai party no gina ba nkuma na wo gina nifa okonya Ghana gas ana wotiti skama party na sefo kakra bi ana ya no ye support wo na nsem wo di wo ba MPP wo ye MPP ndabai ana me egu o su bempa of MPP o ye o su bempa of MPP ndabai o ba MPP ndabai o su bempa so ba ndabai wo ba MPP ni mu ndabai abrante and I know beto me yase ayi achempemi ne wo bo achempemi yase e wa Asante Achimonji na by force so chia me na titire ni mponchi am ye na wo anche me ntide bai anim kusu ba ye de ne sashe me sa nam se we by force nemfreu ni papa bi kura chia me na wo anche me na ye de na wo mu na ne na ni mu fre ka fre ko ni titire party asa no manu wo pekene Japan ni favor okay, so it's yes or to Baumia. Meanwhile, Kenya Japan cry is trying to be measured in the way he communicates. I'm first man, so I've been watching. I never know. Papa, yeah, Yania Bro, but you know, Yania Bro, a young man for the moon call. Nice, we will ban Yata Kennedy. Munyi free party mu na yanchechire party. Wa bedi bia kofie koda. Anya hwe wo ba ye kasa kase wanya bia to. Afia kase wasi binkra. Eno ano no. So free party mu anya ade.
Ode anoye anso ne ba.
No why no treat media for ne kakra na media for ne yayi. Wa sorry free party ma me yanchechire party go. Enkanta free. Munyi ne tonjure ne anka party ne mu. But Omiano by you know, year campaign, they'll be very measured. Eh? You know, yeah, dear, you're free network. You're just the BC cancer. You know, I'm so mammy Cobo Quassams. Young Cobo Quassam. You know,
oh, Henny.
Bawku, I didn't see you. Yeah, maybe it's not, and maybe a prophet too. Just a moment.
Sapper baby.
Me buy me catch them. Say IGP and the Nimbusa Kojina ho. Echo power macho. Under no circumstance should an IGP, the #1 law enforcement agent of the Republic, must have post in a war zone and think that the people that believe in a certain cause and ideology will say, so IGP that was a show of weakness. Sa conversation, you know. So no have been poor. One year I have this conversation, you know, in private, not in the full glare of the media. And the whole IGP is seen begging people, lay down your arms. Sa conversation, a behind the scene conversation that tell your people to lay down their arms. And we have ABC and them for them. You negotiate with people that have raised arms in public. IGP. When was what by IGP? You are even to them. More fire. Very uninspiring. More fire. Never na minyanti say ye mranche na mabawo mu ye police. Dek ye shooty anopai. Ye sorry ye kum nipa mienu. Mranche mienu. Police fo. Ana me ka kire mo. Se bedru ho. After the assignment, say police in a issue a letter. You read the police. In fact, I'm not saying for more picture. Because IGP posture has embodied Minianon Bokofo. It has embodied them. When you stand at a place now, there must be some authority. The very moment Omunya Kukutu, a shooty IGP in a car, it's embodying them. And I menoka say, Obi, menoka say, and you may signal cop, say police if one a you for a war, a yabo compotemono, Obia, more BMP. I'm telling you, and Yaku be bad Madaho, or be bad Madaho. Yakun crofo, police for Yakumo, you shoot you at close range, and no shy you don't to form your body to at close range. Egobi, after police in the say. The Yakum say, I'm robbers in the Kum. Hey, for police letter, I said the Ghana Police Service is on a manhunt, enlarging on near radio, enlarging to identify and arrest robbers who shot 2 policemen today, 13th April 2025, at the but unim pefe. Also, Miria, at the outskirts of a Benduri in the Upper East region. Preliminary investigations has established that the deceased officers were in mufti, plain clothes, and on their private motorbike traveling from Bongo to Benduri when they were attacked and their motorbike taken away from them. The name of the officers have been withheld as efforts are underway. With police for but surprisingly, in the turn of events, COVID, a year Atubiga, a Binduri, a Krache, what should be on Facebook? You walk in as a police for the boy. Never muncrophobic free a year, or no sooner account, and said, or some crophobic free the Mamprusi side, and a baba attacking Crofo or more no fear, none said dear Bawku. The account of the police and that of Atubiga, who hails from that police, are 2 different accounts. And yet, police in Mfrey. Kovi, na me ye niyama mesigna, ye reporter oho. I said, and you may cause one. They are not even reporting it as it's supposed to be. the police service, the government, Mahama government, they are not willing to solve the Bawku problem. And we will show you why. Kovi, IGP here said what the signal koi said a whole Inspector General of Police Obeba bedrew a year Bawku sat a year Thursday 10 a.m. Kovi, when him so called drew a year a boga IGP da boga when me and Bawku when ye course hey memra there be memra there be member why you yebeku why you IGP the whole IGP the whole police IGP Okojina boga say ye ni enu ontimi nko boko obi memra IGP member yebeku your drum pempenso a whole Inspector General of Police cannot go to Bawku and almost say war. How is it no war? This has moved away from a intertribal conflict to a full-blown war zone. Precisely. After IGP on the Thursday, no, what now? Bob Bertain. When to me on Thursday, Friday no pa, and we call ye or move it to a Bawku. After walk or do one. Yansha video a whole IGP also helmet protective gear na the whole popo yansha video yansha na whole IGP in the whole popo was throw IGP Yajina Kwamu na police and tomorrow soldier for no honor or muna escort IGP a whole Inspector General of Police the police phone to me and soldier for the IGP and yes you police where police a channel IGP IGP a whole Inspector General of Police now Okodru of Friday and Okoko power macho and it embodying them Oko you shoot in a car it with him at their chair yes Saturday IGP was supposed to go to Pusiga when him went to me and a car uncle one driving a car IGP Suronti or Tena police a year Omumo Wakino and you didn't koi and the neighbor is sneaky a whole IGP in. Look at that. The whole IGP, you're sneaking in, and they say it's not a full-blown war. But if it's not a full-blown war, IGP said they know what's he addressing. One of me anka Saminia, you can't say, Tio SWAT, former SWAT commander, one Nekoi, said they know one SWAT commander, Tio Romanu addressing. It is only in war zones that you will find a whole IGP dressed the way he was dressed. So, Edek, Senya war zone there, and the IGP dressing that one dressing. It doesn't make sense. It is a war zone there. A year then I don't call alcohol. Now IGP walk on the Usru, it was a helmet. Walk Usru to wash a body armor. But the uncle share a colleague or mubo the Tunreya. Or Gina checkpoint, there is a picture of Gina checkpoint. Even a body armor conshebi, let alone a helmet. Emranche maba wa esum Ghana police was that area. When him says say a punishment, says he had overcaught a yabokwa. That is IGP in Powasem. It was 2 couldn't see so uninspiring. Again, let's look at the coin first of all a police. Political party for me a coin near from Ranch and Maba when your man show muku police. So there is no vim in the police system today. Kovi, what am I saying? Police for Ukuratio, AK-47. Nasa, Minianum Bokufo, Ebeku Kuranwa. You cannot say faint. This old woman, so your police need now to you about any Bokunia. They will interdict you today. Today. More fire. It's the police for the Huna Mumu. More fire. IGP, all fight today. Only we are all fighting. Woman, your margin, your mama, you're not just so fight to Bawku. A lip service, a lip service. Your mama is not ready to fight the Bawku. I'm telling you honestly. More fire. Because police for a boho bang. Woman need protective helmet. Meanwhile, who IGP Woko? It is a police in your Gina way. You couldn't do a police Italiano or Gina checkpoint. The helmet way, the body armor way. It will better fight to war zone. Meanwhile, this is a war zone. And who ya? So journalists for Mako war zone in advanced countries. She won't picture said on dressing. Nian Shadia. Maybe IGP goes through. Maybe IGP goes through. And yet, we say it's not a full-blown war.
More fire.
Journalists for Kwano must helmet say war zones. The same way na IGP addressing. The same way na Tiohlo no addressing. It's a new war zone there. And you don't walk on Usuru.
Fire.
And no free Boko, Ekobo Katanga. You need a military escort. Military escort want to be Nani mi yesa ngwa media no yasa bo ma no se boko media wa wunnim na be report asem ne say the city and your passion media nda. That is what they are doing. The state is doing. Women it wa ma bo si plain clothes and am robbers anya no kore say no kore anya no kore am robbers nya hwe precisely Kofi and then me just sorry ye na uhwe how guns are blazing in Eboko yes much be and then if you show audio so be no more tibia you how guns are blazing in Boko Obi guns are blazing na IGP to war was senior war zone echo patch koku abeg a whole IGP koku abeg such an inspiring leadership
So fire
umranche so our form no mimi you know but sound ni bi near tuo na awre wo say obabi and a voice wo mo o see erade on be adiaba no and the hypocrisy of the political class nene ya me dese menuanom bokofo both imam purisi ni kusasi for ya me dese wo mo anka say waking up to the relic
more fire
Dani bo no mjebi Dani bo sound no mjebi said
you are not safe. You are not safe. I made him light. I did a boy. You were 2 minutes to
Jana bo obane de no obane de nche say awre hokura ene me no kase kobi police fort me drew na bokofo stop police for mo share uniform no mo bo mo search instead of it being the other way around the police you know because political class na mo warning says wo munim na omuku omunua boko bia they will interdict them so police ni say go mo ho omu be kunkura na wontimi ntutu and your mama says what? Your mama said, "Obeso fight Boko or solve the Boko problem." And you're not correct. Your mama, you're not correct. He says one thing and does another. Your mama, me say what do you need dear? Yohani, Malam Yohani, what do you need dear? At your own peril, eh? The name no say your Boko to do Bonia. Sakufa the name of it will do Bonia and their shadow, eh? John. Asre no is no do bone no brow John Mahama o sin na sante yin nkonko ye dai ya ba ho na ya me dese anuanom bokofo they are waking up to smell the coffee it na pusi ayi kusasifo o mo so mo hia political class and then you was a video no bone wo mo say
Mr. President when we heard your promise to bring a lasting solution to the Bawku conflict we were overwhelmed by it and thought the NDC was our savior, and that was why Kusa gave the MPP zeros and voted massively for the NDC. Mr. President, you indeed mentioned the truth that the overlord Naba Aburago Asigre Azoka II is the legitimate chief of Kusa, and everyone knows that. Now what has changed, Mr. President?
Okay, Jinawa Gobi. I am the Somubusa, I am President Mahama. President Mahama and Kanu Kurenti. Open vote. Mobakaya. Maybe catch them so or you so whistle a dog whistle commentary be. Eddie winning election. Same bar. Make create a year Kusau a year Reggie Amamo. that means kusasi for monto abamame na meba me yesi amamo John Mahama recklessly Mr. President, that was a very reckless statement on your part when you said that again John Mahama say and Santehine nko no nko mediate between Mampusi and kusasi and you busa Santehine nko kan dey yewra wadaroma ye de sere beto anem not because we don't want our brothers to stop the fight but ye tie John Mahama wi a ye be wonu so wa settle up John Mahama wonye ni papa Yanko ni yanko tie John Mahama President of the Republic wouldn't him say we a statesman we a leader of a party you are a potential president of the Republic na afenum ye nu anya ntokwa mamprusifoɔ ene ayikusasifo na wɔkyena ukogina ho yentie statement John Mahama make yentie no
conflict in Bawku. There cannot be two kings in one kingdom. Every government recognizes that the overlord of Bawku is Naba Abugago Asigri II.
President Mahama. So you, President Mahama, you've gone to declare, said the overlord of Bawku, Abugri, Naba, what you should. But take sides. This is a fight between a Mampurisi and a Kusasi who owns the land, who is the overlord, who is this. History, we will look at it. All of a sudden, you being a statesman, you've chosen sides. I feel also Santehine and Sanko mediate on DA. Because a ne Santehine ko no kwatnase no hwe nyoma ni nyina no babak no bekase the President Mahama kan nya no demom wei na ye wo hina obi was setting up. The moment Santehine nso beko no akọ confirm say the John Mahama ka so ye hine no one na hine no and ye nua no Mampurisi no mega say President Mahama asoma ne say wo mra na Santehine wada ma wo nyam kase hey ye do atem ye hey yes sira oju ahome why na jakwa woni na mkrofo fie wo ha a wo wrewra mkrofo dem wo firi ho na anwanwa stamini so govi ayi doma hene on kwa do ben ho etina doma hene etika woni jakwa na kama madikan why I'm focusing on Kruma. Ofa here. Enchemu yi. Bawku bi ho. Wo munyina betimi asobe. Etu omo ni kan. Na Santehine mra later. Ayodo. Nana hwan. Nana flowers. Onu so betimi lead. Sa ne ba na DNDC. Betika mu ye. No mo kwasera Nana flowers. Ehwo na so. Abura se ebu kwa mankasi akonya. Na nko no o say otimi ko princess enim. Na nko wa ba beboa no. Ayodo princess. Na nko no so abeka ho. Etijapa. Esoja boga. Na nko abeka ho. Na nko mu nyina akoboko. Etijapa nie. Ayodo princess nie. Ene we ne papa Nana flowers. Na doma hene na doma hene. Na nko mu nyina akọ. Santehine ya obi ye wadaroma why mirror. Ye tnase why na kofi o hwe history Britain for wo mo ba ye na asase ne nyom dia wo mo ye German for tieni yo menka say Mampurisi na kusasi for dia but history bia ne dia e kire and then wo mo di the House of Windsor Britain wo mo ye Germans edu ba bi kura no about yin ya di wo no so free Russia and wo ba be wo ye nti House of Windsor no o hwe mo technically wo mo ye British for and Santehine no all the tenets of a year tradition. Now on making the conclusion say e wo mu say e bia na yenuano mo if Sasante akonya kura no kofi okomu pa no a before say yokofo be ba be fa ni ade no na aduana fo ho we mu ho ye kamba mu no and it is Santehine betimi make pronouncement bia e betimi akokusasi e betimi akomamprusi na John Mahama ko gina wo say e ye kusasi fo na ye hene dia ene wo na santehene ko kasa ampa de Jomama kan ne no kora o meka say wo soma santehene so be legitimize no so wo konso no kasa de Jomama kan ne no kora kusasifo no befu yewra santehene wada o matena ba be dwene ho why na Jomama no a offer state security nko if they are willing to solve it yeti komwa list one na poku a wo ye NDC ni mapa bia na menua list one na poku ka asembi say enipa Jomama appointing say a small arms commission gobi ti how dangerous Jomama can be precisely list one na poku aka say Adams Bona a yes we security expert why a small arms commission penny Jomama appointing no Adams Bona enua ene aya ejapa this one and Apokua allege say Adams Bonana supply arms, ammunitions to Bawku. It do time one share arms and ammunitions no was supplier and they are wabetna a year nimu wash small arms commissions and obey a besine mommy list one and Apoku voice near her a besine security agencies in interested so mobile friend list was a bra never legitimate the kind of the children say no kura and now so mobile fresh small arms and commission why no Adams Bona say and pass out supply national security interested and also Jomama person solve problem onya na dwene na ye me de se menua no man pusifo omo calling on santene so omra omo nye political class ni ni ya me de se kusasifo omo se eye santene mra na omo nye eye Jomama ni ene ne political class etu ya kwa ne busa se Mr. President, what has changed Dek if say Jomama nka no kore you handing malam yani won ka no kore em se sumu obed na nya sadia enipa ya ka kire yentie list one na po yentie no
appointment na Jomama aye no opeso obo man no Adam Bona na onenam na oso ya doctor no school no ko no hen PhD no nya no hen this is a man they born in UK for criminality. I will dive into it. Me say me time niswa. Ye musa question say a day no ko ye wa secondary school. She's from Abreso in the 80s. Ye no ko ye. Me papa na na ye posini. Posini by a security expert. Because security school wa here. Yeah, what security aspect title. Yeah, media forces so much po. Na matimi afra dan bona betre radio so TV so. Me list of crop said the said crampo. Me who so da kakra. Me yan frame security aspect. Obi a onu kura uri tuo to wo kura won timi nkyere tuo ne bare na won timi nkyere atuo se ne ye tutu tuo ne ahyehyɛ tuo oni ye. Yes, what security aspect. Obi a onu wo kan ho no supply tuo ko woko. Small arms and way amano. He said you have legitimate. Such
a dangerous statement made by Listo One and Apoku. Sir Adams Bona, eka honi supply etuo, eko boko. The idea arms small arms commission amano. Adams Bona. Listo was say.
I was saying her presidency.
I said her presidency. Say nipa me de arms and ammunition na onima ankode ama no onimu a ankode ama no malam we a very dangerous situation. It may catch him say President Mahama or come one thing and he believes in another. We Jamaica nuti afi yento aso it is yeras and you know wadaroma yenu ano mone de yesre ento kwa nke nya akomu nyai then so was settle up yera Jomama settle up na nyam kase o ko make pronouncement bia de asembeba yes small arms a year ammunition do the man no one no na year one na supply truko one na di truko chief supplier ni nuane japa ndewura japa aye share history book no ne nana ni omo ne nana ni Adams Bona ne japa tine trobonata why is a gringo why a gringo ni na ma wa bra ye hwehwe obi amana koboko akoso bi problem ba bi ofri onko Your Mahama is empowering them. On Amchichi containers. Gringo container. Wobi? Eti. Chuck Norris. It's what said Chuck Norris. We have fun to na yanko share jandam bi ankrofo nebo. Wobi? This is one ayi do pressure. Wo shi jandam. Na meka so si jandam me ompe. They say, well, papa. Now, almost use infographics. The world has moved forward. Now, in your mind, influencing crofagony. That is why there's something called color psychology. There's something called sound psychology. Even if a wood here, a certain video, you share that the sound bit here at once here. Because that sound operates on your mind differently. It is funeral announcement near the intent to be at was here. I didn't intend to be to us here because your person sound in a certain way. So it's color psychology, sound psychology, and infographics, and a nay or money propaganda, which is jandam. Kovi, the Yabashania she, dear NDC for the infographics be here. Na ND MPP, instance here, baby, and near Coho, near me here, Yaya near me here. Now, when a new fian Sophia moi, or me young Fukoso. Now, yes, share idea NDC for you. So I saw a picture na omodia to. Na picture near Ghana map. Ana omo a Ghana map no ma penti almost the whole place green, leaving Ashanti and Eastern blue.
More fire.
And Yabusa said, do you know what they are doing? Now they are trying to use okay, so no, then it is not there. Use the first one, baby Ashanti and Eastern Kwano. They are using infographics and color psychology to incite other tribes against Ashantis and Eastern, and then people cannot even see through it.
More fire.
Now, almost say. A Ghana electoral vote. It is a way of using a psychology to incite the other tribes to gang up against Ashantis and Eastern people.
More fire.
The whole place is green except Ashanti and Eastern. So what it means is that all the other tribes are NDC. MPP. They are using psychology. It incites the other tribes against Ashanti and Eastern. And the episode said, America for a map be so Danny. Bring that map and let us look at it. So what? It's if America for map. So when you go to America, they have what they call the red state and the blue state. I didn't know more red state and blue state because American Electoral College. Okay, so this is America. Oh yeah, almost so the blue state, the red state, election, all Minnesota, New York, Washington, blah blah, blue state. You know why? Because American Electoral College system is based on Electoral College. What it means is that you're too all popular vote, you find your way. In 2016, Hillary Clinton winning popular vote, but he never became the president because Electoral College in say Washington, New Jersey, New Jersey, New York, Kansas, Kansas. So we cannot give all of them the same point. So whoever wins Washington, your points are Washington. No one carry points in India. Whoever wins New York, your points are New York. So when America was being formed, you know America, you form it, boom. Say New York, you can say Kansas, Alaska, quite the name to free Russia. It's it became a federal state. Ghana is not a federal state. You win elections based on a regional balance. You win elections based on points on regions. We don't win that. Now, much that painting all the other regions green. No much Eastern and West Ashanti. No much blue. So the whole country is green. A green to Kofi hwinim, and I'll prove to you why hwinim. If so far even Ashanti and Eastern no Mokana, the votes that just this ended election year 2024, MPP vote to Onyano, Ashanti and Eastern, it was about 1.824 million people. Two regions. Meanwhile, South Pacific Council, 2 regions you vote to more. By end this year, you need about 6 regions of the NDC to cancel it. So I'm use so much to play on your mind. Now MPP were 88 a year parliamentarians, but you were Obi free Pusiga. No a member of parliament you Pusiga. Okosha the vote or the member of parliament. It's about 10,000. Obi so Bantama or a member of parliament. And when you put more than 80,000 to Abamano. So almost some your MPs there. When you paint Pusiga and then a so green, oh yeah Pusiga bear 8 and send a trouble antimem. If say freedom of movement. And they will be able to move baby. That is how come even in Greater Accra, the land of the Gandangwis, and the Menoka say, MP Sewaha, Monchemi Mondu or Moya Gandangwis. Your Frobi Yusuf Jaja, or your Gonja, or your MP one crying. Your Frobi Elikulem a Kulugu, or your Votarian, or your MP one crying. Because of freedom of movement. Now, on much shade penti. So this is what will happen. MPP Tibon Kosovo, or more working on the minds of the people to paint the image that we need a year 2 regions, and not 3 or 4. What me find we need the whole Ghana. And over 2020, or more the same thing. So this is the image that they are spreading. So they say MPP God Ashanti, God Eastern, and God Northeast. It's not true. We don't win elections on regional basis. You're federal state. No, like I say, who we need Ashanti regional. All the Ashanti regional points belongs to you. And you're not correct. They are only using this to work on the mind of the people. And then maybe so we need 2 regions. Meanwhile, so betimia Yusu Ashanti region, Eastern region, win Greater Accra and Bono, and you win the presidency. And you have away from 2000. We need Ashanti region. Hold on, I'll come to it. Move away from this and bring the way further back. Wait to so. We need Ashanti region, Eastern region, and win Greater Accra, and maybe Bono, 4 regions out of the 16, and become president. No matter there, you green. The whole Ghana is green. You green hunu, green toe. Any pair of upper east, upper west, northeast, savannah, and the north. Though I have 5 regions put together. But over nipe one population census, 5 regions. O come over because Ashanti region does such a woman. More fire. Eti oko penti yo nyina green. Na dia be kire say the whole Ghana is green. Yes, it's green forest. But the nipa wo mu no nye green. If the Votarians bebre move about Greater Accra. Samson are not necessarily move about Ashanti region. Or motu about Ashanti region. So this map no. Yanko 2000. Niyan famara. Na yan share the map no. In 2008, Akufo-Addo nya Ashanti region and Eastern region pe. And so Professor Mills said the 25,000 vote to pay the BT no. 2 regions. More fire. Expose them. So they are playing on our minds. Fameko 2000 yamra. Niyan share say green ni blue ni Hawaii no. E ka bibia encourage. In 2000, President Kufuor we need Ashanti, and we need Bono, then times Bro Hafo, and we need Eastern, and we need Greater Accra and Central. 5 regions out of 5, or we need elections. Meanwhile, I'll share the map on no. So this is 2000, 2000 a year election. Now, young map on associated with the year 2000 election. So first round map ni, second round map ni. Kovi. Now, still like green was dominating, but President Kufuor yanko back. O share the map on one. Obo say green was dominating, and so President Kufuor 56%, Professor Mills 43%. It's young guys should be say, and yet the first time will be 40-something% our election year. Professor Mills on 43%, and another propaganda almost about 38 is not true. EC gazetted results, but 41.7. So that is EC gazetted results. Is it the first time anytime somebody has had a lower 40%, Professor Mills in your lower 40. The difference between Professor Mills and Bawumia vote at the time of the first round, 2%. Professor Mills in your 43, Bawumia in your 41, 2% difference. And your news. Now you go 2004. You go here. Kofi in 2004, President Kufuor 52.4. Although the vote to stay, but I share a green blue Mondrona and Kashe. Still, I will maintain the same dominance of the blue and the green. It doesn't mean anything. President Mills, Yanko had the other figure. 2004. President Mills in 44.64. The other kind of vote, and no even 3%. Meanwhile, the same green and blue, it was static. After 2008. 2008 election. MPP is serious. MPP is serious. This is a color psychology. This is psychology you must begin to change the narrative. Now in 2000, the first round, Professor Mills, that is 50.23. Surprisingly, 2000 election. Ebia Professor Mills enya green in for mama ponebra na enchira ye hwade. For mama pokron fabra. For 2000 way 2000. Yes. So 2000 the second round shema pono mo draw ye no. Almost that draw dey bia ye agree. As if the whole Ghana is NDC. Enya no kore. Meanwhile Professor Mills you win. Bra back to the image na de buy no. Bra back to the image. Bra back to the image. Professor Mills you win. On the 50.23. Ebia wanya the whole Ghana green. And so still I want me cross 51%. So some upon a psychology, it doesn't work. We are not a federal republic. In any case, the best way to do it, and it's like your best constituency where you blue, constituency where you green, and no crano, you won't get the actual nominal figures because when they can't catch them, say constituency, you don't make kwabinya, you the 70,000 in the free hoba. Obeying your constituency, I want Dabai, northeast a year or no the same by. It's any federal state. A psychology no more useful. And they are inciting the other tribes against Ashantis and these things. Apart from that, there's nothing. After Yanko 2012, the same static green and blue, and yet a Kufuado, the vote to Nyaye, and your mama, Yanko 2012. So in 2012, supposedly your mama and all green. Yanko Hema Ponomo issue in 2012, Yanko. All green. I go for Adunya a blue or something eastern. And so Brabak never heard. Ebia Guanya the whole Ghana all green. Or the 50.70 the winning. When you're the whole Ghana green. And so if you went to me across 51%, it is Hamapono. It is not true. And you're working on the minds. It's a map that they are using to cite other tribes against Ashantis and Eastern Hassa. Nothing more, nothing less. After Yango 2016, Yango 2016, 2016, Akufo-Addo had, but you see, surprisingly, even the numbers when it comes to John Mahama and Akufo-Addo, go back and I mention one here. In 2012, John Mahama had over 5.2. Okay, so John Mahama had 5.574 million. Yeah, but 2016, John Mahama vote to sit free. I have 5.574 million. Eba, I have 4.7. So over almost 800,000 people. And now to Obama John Mahama. The difference here is that Oman to Obama John Mahama no. Omu Demirika kotuma Akufo-Addo. Now we will come to 2020 and 2024. Near say, although MPP lose a lot of vote, but kotuma John Mahama. Merika kachiremo. Oman to Obama John Mahama in 2016. Omu Demirika tuma Akufo-Addo because they trusted him. They thought he was a leader. Now in 2024, they did not trust Bawumia, and yet they did not trust Mahama. So Mahama won by default. After Yanko 2020 election, we are not gullible. So in 2020 election, Akufo-Addo nya 6.7230. Jomama nya 6.21. Akufo-Addo nya 6.7 plus. Jomama nya 6.213. Surprisingly. Vote to MPP in 2020. For 2024, near had it. 2024 obi yamra back 2024 election here there 2024 election it reduced vote for Bawumia every 6.7 about 4.8 mind you your mama 5.2 as a 2020 after you share the next election sorry 6.2 the next 2020 after you share the next election the Rebecca your mama who is 6. That is 6.5 it will not even up to 200,000 people vote for your mama because they couldn't trust him precisely. Now almost acquire the same map on the map just to work on your minds. It's not the first time we'll be 56% in it. So this map is wrong. President Kufuor 56% in 2000. The whole place was not blue. Because numbers in the upper east, numbers in the upper west, numbers in the savannah. Now, Oka savannah, voter region, almost stronghold. Oka voter region, almost stronghold. Vote when this in now, at the boss savannah, at the born northeast, upper west, more. A new dear MPP Nyan were eastern and Ashanti region. Timon cannot correct. We are more used to. We are very, we are more so the best way they think they can do it, it should be constituency based and it cannot be accurate. It can never be accurate because constituency based to check constituency. See a person say yeah Ghana is a federal state, say the America for you now, and the Yama constituency be our points. It's a band to money 50,000 eba on 4 points. Do free pussiga and your way Danny follow Fabakona a yaskatan a blue green askatan. Fenobra. It's a lie. Omo yusu na ye the whole Ghana is green. But the more park and the tribes na karin NDC, MPP, Ashanti needs to for Penay. So it's inciting the other tribes. So if we are even supposed to do anything like this, this is how it should look. Constituency we, MPP we need. This constituency, NDC we need. And this is how it should look. But the Paboni 70, they've gone to paint the whole place green. And Yajuma, MPP, Muslim, you should invest in things like this. When they say here, to change the narrative. You are not changing the narrative. Now concept, now concept. MPP, never say. This is psychology. If the next election, MPP maintains Ashanti, maintains Eastern, and we know Greater Accra, Central and Western, MPP are winning the 3, NDC are winning the 3 from 2000. 6 elections. So the likelihood that Greater Accra, Central and Western can fall back to the MPP is high. And the moment Greater Accra, Central region, falls back to MPP, 4 regions, but we will win the election. So nobody should paint a picture say you must have the whole regions green or blue before you can win presidency. And you're not correct. How many number of parliamentary seats in Washington region? Parliamentary seat 49, 47. So 47 no. Oko northeast, northwest, at the upper east, any idea. MPs do not say anything over. We are so quantity. MPP when you serious. Mon fan could form a green bobble. Namunya who subempano and is funua denia. MPP for one way, my moves are in the whole place is green. A green huno, green top, numbers in Nim, numbers in the Ashanti region. Population census. Ashanti region is 5 million plus. Greater Accra region is 5 million plus. Ubehunu Northern region Kakraka. Benipe 100 even 2 million. MPP we are okay. And we are good to go. So share the population. Northern region population is so northeast 658,946. We are northeast say Kakraka. Over Savannah on the map, Savannah looks very big in land size. Benipe or Savannah and even 700,000. Over half. It looks big. Voter region, and 1.6 million people. It's more green in blue and cafe. A green top, green will be a ramo. A green go papa beer. And people so sorry no one yes, and you could. What do you mean? Yeah, Titomoto. Now the whole place is green. Na yeah, Jerry. It green. Yeah, federal state. Some huno. So mo say ya na go yes any ochina no we need to a year untimi fan we need we need 4 regions antimi meanwhile make us say we need Greater Accra we need Ashanti we need Central Eastern numbers what's our region we can the other regions population of this country we are about 30.3 million. Over 2 regions, Ashanti and Greater Accra, Omonko constitute a year 1/3 of it. If it's Ashanti region and Eastern region, Ashanti and Greater Accra, it is about 11 million people out of 30 million. It's a no green baby and a year, dear. More fire. You better no correct. You better moto. You munye serious. Obi, na dumso na bana. Green toe. Green toe. Enya mapo na nka hwe. Happy before one mu yam hihemo. Greater Accra for the Bia, Central for it. From 2000, and this year winning out of 6 elections, and this year winning 3. You winning 3. Central region, and this year winning 3. You winning 3. Western region, and this year winning 3. You winning 3. Greater Accra can fall back to the MPP. Central can fall back. Western can fall back. Greater Accra and Central can fall back to Eastern region where you win election. Of course, more fire. Mon frère. Dum so Abba. Enrad ose ni edum sesi ai. Kofodu anyina dum. So yesterday. We nim say esa na ade. Obi Obi say I coffee bruise so we greentology. Green. More green I won't pay me. And come. Now do so the man for the mechanic. Baby, our friend now. Watch us Enra. Almost half of Accra and the whole Accra. Enra almost Wujina. Enra maybe quarter so baby and I marry ya dear. Na me ya ibi. Enra the whole half of Accra. What the tomb? Donimia. And you manage na Namaya. Labo nama drone mabo. Or said I? Accra your tomb. Oh, fly drone. And yeah, watching number to fly drone. Why? Yesterday, timetable. Man for them, Frana. Timetable, no from Ray. Why? You said you only me, Malam John. Where you be a new year away. Oh, man, no Judy, the man you went. Okay, yeah, it will be as a patcho. It's a young friend to Musubu. Is it Malam John? Doomson on best of it. One more friend. Okay, Montreal social media. Hey, fan our who are light. Who can you? You manage Namayan. Or say, Ininaso.
Hey, Malam, you handy.
Will be Ininaso. Hey, the whole mass is blackout in no cancer. Hey, Nana, Macam home. Or say, Sotium, also doom. Or matro. Sotium doom. JDM needs some leadership on Goa. Hey, I know you're Farouk Tema, Farouk, Debia, and Casanche Penisa. Nungwa, I live in Nungwa. My light has been off for 1 hey, Nungwa for. Sir. Hey, I have one was only light. As a Kuma of Bembrakwa. How many light? From Paul line, so. Line, okay. From Paul. From Paul, what's that? No, you're now. What can I say? Assessor, 3 days in your light in you. Bad 3 days in Assessor light in you. It's market day in Assessor. Assessor 1 year, a book, no. Money light. You yadasi, you any yadasi. And move for before. Why? Move for before. Ah, so whom and environs so light to call. Why? One was so move for before. NDC and Kionet 4 and Not Legon, light out. Doomsday is his achievement. We all know, unless Kofoidia is still in dark. And yeah, Junior, Okatakyie Okatakyie Asamasa. Okay, Assignment. Asalam down. More light.
Oh, Asalam down light. Now we the person can say.
And this year, and Munya Obiajuma. Move Yumrana. Light, I see no amount of intimidation from country UK. I have light. Okay, now I'm going to light at them. Or we don't have light in Agogo. Hey, I will go so. Baby, it is so na ba. Yes, we are doing maintenance. We are young Sama. Do maintenance. Hey,
maintenance.
Boy,
you had the maintenance.
You honey. Huh? Ja factor. Ja, what name last call? Ja, what say? Ja factor. Ja, what's menka? But who are him? I say hey.
Central.
I say Central. Kurobeswa. I say for you. Na a light ho.
Light out.
Light out was saying so. Hey, Gofi. General.
Oh, Hene.
Bawku in darkness.
Ah. You had to Wisconsin, above Legon. Oh,
Bawku in darkness.
Bawku na yakun tokwano. Omadu light o. Bawku. Nenu you me oti you see yama light wa na se no msi tuo.
Bawku in darkness.
Adwuma ni nyina na moye no. Me kaya na manchi yo. Oja na so. Eye monam
sa.
Me kaya mudi matem. Na mo beba. Where's Okatakyie will lead MPP from 38%. First of all, 38% is not true. But Omia official record is 41.7.
Exactly.
Now, also you say 38 propaganda na. Jandam no ano musubolo. Jandami, wabu petu. Eti jandam no diya mani nyajuma. 38, enya 38, enya no kure. Enya. Isi ndiya no omumpeno. Obi no kura ndiye ka eba akupe
More fire.
adwuma ni nyina so ni ayi level na ya du no so ojana so Messiah ya baba so mo ya da mase Ghana fo odo amadan show yi say akwasa 3 months ni hey na gina so enwuyi
Jibebia.
Oze ejadem for the record no na ya na nkrofo no say no musi twitwa mewie so na yesa deck ne nkrofo o ma me kura me timi phantom page ho me de tum page ho bedu na nkrofo a hwewo mo ni pa bone na ma me ni kakra e kona na da show ayi trouble colors don ballistic ayi minalen ne mo me ni kakra yi bi so ma bedu an ma no duane nyawe mo nya mo de mo goso ha ya baba so mo Wednesday ya basaba bye bye